standing outside waiting for you. Hello everyone! I'm excited to start making these videos again. I was pretty consistently making them last year, these kind of monthly scrapbook videos. I have a little chat with you about the month, how I feel, what I've learnt, what's happening, what's going down. I saw the new year in Tesco car park. Me and Alex didn't make any plans, we just stayed in, watched Black Mirror, and then about 20 to 12 I said to him, let's go wander the streets and look for some fireworks. I thought there must be some kind of public display, there must be something going on that we can just, you know, follow the sound of like people and find a nice little firework display. We wandered around and there wasn't really anything going on. We wandered up to our local Tesco and we just stood there sort of hanging about. There's like 1 minute to go, and then as it hit midnight there were about 4 different firework displays all around us went off. We had a really nice little view and it was just us. Well, us and the boy racers who sit in their car in Tesco car park playing music. Pretty much immediately after New Year, Alex got the lurgy and then gifted me with the lurgy. I was so excited to film a video today. I really wanted to get back in a routine of posting Wednesdays and Sundays, and I just posted on Wednesday and I was really proud of that video. I feel like it went really well. I feel like I was seeing the other side of this dark bloody tunnel I've been stuck in. Today is kind of my last day to film, to have something ready in time for Sunday. And I woke up today and I feel this is one of the top like 5 worst feelings I've ever had in my life. I have the flu or a cold or something, but it's affecting my head and my brain more than my nose or my throat anymore. Even sitting here like this talking to you now, I feel like I'm on the verge of losing consciousness. I'm really disappointed. I was so ready to film a video today. I wanted to film a thrift haul, but I'm going back to sleep now. And I'm annoyed because I've been in a really bad habit of sleeping during the day, and I was trying to get out of that because I think it was like I was sleeping because I was I'm going back to sleep. It was a very horrible lurg. It was not fun. As I started to get better, as if the universe was trying to encourage me, I saw some of the first rays of sunlight, like actual sunny sunlight, that I've seen in months. There is a tiny bit of sunlight today and I'm so happy. It's made such a difference in my mood. It's my first taste of not winter. Proof! It's back! Can you see it? It looks brighter in real life. I'm sorry about my dirty window. It's been teasing me all morning. The sun will come out and I get all excited and then it goes away again. It's just gone in again now. I feel like a dog and a cat keeps rubbing itself up and down the window outside and I can't get it. That's a bad analogy. Oh, the sun's back! It's several days since my lurgy vlog. I'm feeling a lot better. I feel on a roll. I feel good. My voice is a little bit off, though it's kind of like husky sometimes and I quite like it. It's mildly sexier than my normal voice, but apart from that, that's not so sexy. I guess coughing my guts up all over you. There's still some sunlight. I can see it right now. There's actual sunlight coming through my blinds onto my little windowsill. Light from the actual sun. Look at it. Grade A, genuine, legit sun. Damn it. I just painted my nails and they looked perfect. And of course, I ruin them every time. Anyway, I didn't start this just to complain about my nails. Something really weird happened with my phone and it's kind of creeping me out. It's a bit, I don't know. I set the same alarms every day, 7:45, 8 o'clock, 10 past 8. The 7:45 alarm went off and I snooze it, but it just kept going off. My phone was freaking out, the alarm was going off constantly, I was pushing snooze and it just kept going off, and I was trying to turn it off and it wasn't turning off, and I had to like hard reset, like shut down my phone because it just wouldn't stop doing whatever it was doing. And then later on that day I noticed all of my photographs were black and grey, and I have a lot of photographs. I have about 8,000. So I just immediately assumed it's something to do with lack of memory on the phone, and I actually googled it and someone had the same experience and said that it was due to a lack of space, and I don't think they managed to get their pictures back. So I was really quite heartbroken because that's the main thing I love about my phone, is having all my photographs on there, and I'd just been getting ready to like print loads of them off to make a big photo album. So I was really upset by it. Well, I just, like, this is so weird. I don't know what to think. Right, if I keep scrolling, eventually, takes a while, but eventually there are my photographs. They're the last ones I took before that happened. They're not photographs I took that have been blacked out. They're their own photographs, and I checked the timestamps. They were taken at 7:46 in the morning, and there's hundreds of them. I haven't counted them, but there's hundreds of them, and the last one was taken at 7:47 in the morning. So while my phone was freaking out and the alarm was constantly going off, it was taking all these pictures of black and grey. Am I being really stupid for being creeped out by this? I find this really creepy. I don't like it. Is there a way, if I was trying to do hard reset, I could have accidentally taken a million screenshots? It can't even be a screenshot. It's just black. I don't know. The ghosts or the aliens are trying to communicate with me through my phone. And that's the end of the story. $835. Goodbye forever. No! Oh, shit. This is the Little Doe update segment. Woo! I feel like I need to completely explain what Little Doe is, because it's been so long since it's actually been in action that I feel like a whole ton of my viewers might have no idea what it is. So, a condensed version. In 2013 I started tinkering around with jewellery making and I fell in love with it. I really liked the idea of starting a brand and opening an online store. I named it Little Doe, opened later in 2013. I created necklaces and earrings and fancy plugs for stretched ears. I feel like I really came a long way and I really made the most of the things that were out there and were available to me, because the stage I was at with the sort of skills I had to source and choose pieces that other people had made and then bring them together in a way that was unique and creative, and I loved it and it was fantastic and it did really well. And then I closed it down. Well, I didn't just close it down. It went into hibernation. I loved what I was doing, I really loved it, but I couldn't get this niggling little thing out of my head that wasn't happy with the fact that I was relying on parts and I was just trying to use them in a different way and make my own thing. And it worked and it's great and it's fine and I enjoyed it and I'm really proud of what I made. But I really wanted more. I really wanted it to be more my own work, and I became less and less content with what I was doing, and that's not good. So I slowed it all down.
I decided, right, I'm gonna brainstorm. I'm gonna go for like a mental wander in the desert, find my place, figure out what I'm gonna do. And I'm pleased to tell you, I've made so much progress. Not all of it you'll be able to see physically. I have a bunch of products ready to go. I don't have the stock yet because I need to save and spend quite a bit of money for that. I have some stock, but I don't have everything I need, and when I relaunch, I don't want to just have like one thing. I want it to be exciting for me and for you, so I'm waiting and I'm trying to like get everything I need. But it's also been a lesson in not overthinking things, not trying to be a perfectionist, being realistic. It's really hard. Alex and my family help. I send them like examples of things and ask them questions and ask them their opinion. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to me, and it's quite scary. But I think I've done a good job. It's been quite confidence building, actually. I feel really proud and excited for Little Dough now. And that's all I wanted. That's the point I wanted to get to. So as far as I'm concerned, like, I did good. What will come now, like if you guys will like it, if it will be as successful as it used to be, I don't know. So the point I'm at right now is waiting and saving and trying to find time to sit down and figure out all the little things that come with like having an online store. There's so many other things I need to do. I really, really, really want to relaunch this year because I really want to save up for our wedding. I haven't just closed it down and forgotten about it. I think about it every day. I have high hopes and aspirations and goals, and I'm just waiting for the right time to try and make it happen.
It's back! The sunshine is back! Look at this glow! Ooh! Ooh, we got some sunshine! I'm really bad at arranging these. Normally I'm good at arranging flowers, but these ones just are not really, not really playing ball. Stand up, little one. There you go, lean on him. Sunflower, how could I forget about you? You must be the happiest of them all. Sun, look. Actual sun. It's your best friend.
A spinking? Spinking?
Excuse me, I think the word you're searching for is
spinking.
Speaking of tinkering and crafts and stuff, I've decided I'm going to master the art of embroidery. This is something I've been thinking about for so long. I used to sew a little bit as a kid. My nan's a seamstress and my mum's pretty handy with sewing and stuff as well. So I learnt some of the basics pretty young. So I stopped putting it off. I got myself some stuff and I had a little tinker. I wasn't like setting out to make any masterpiece. I was just sort of getting a feel of it again.
So this is the result of day one. I started off trying to do some French knots and the first one went great, and then I kind of messed it up somehow, and then I just couldn't get it to look right again. I think, to be honest, I might have the wrong kind of fabric. Then I just did a little bit of backstitch, and then I attempted the fishbone stitch, fishbone leaf, and it's pretty bad. But it's my first go. I just couldn't wait to try it. I was really excited to try this kind of stitch, even though I knew I wouldn't be able to do it very well the first time.
And it was so relaxing. It was really, really nice. And I'm already kind of hooked and want this in my life. I can just imagine sitting watching TV, sitting in silence, sitting listening to music and just going into this sort of sewing trance and relaxing. And also, I think it could be a fantastic distraction from my picking, because when I'm sat watching TV or doing anything where my hands aren't busy and I'm just sort of sat, that's when I start reaching for my head and my back and my legs and whatnot, and I start picking and doing damage. So if instead I was doing something productive with my hands, just sort of therapeutic and sitting and sewing, I think that could be really good for me. That wasn't at all the reason why I wanted to do it. I just think it's beautiful and it's a skill that I really want to learn and improve on. But I think that could be a really good side effect. A quick Patreon update. The $15 plus Patreon packs are ready to go. They took a little bit longer than I expected because I rewrote this whole thing, but I think it made them better. They're ready to go. We're posting them ASAP. 43, 44, 45,
46.
And as usual, thank you so much to my $30 patrons, Elizabeth, Lynette. I'm terrible with like even mildly complicated names. I'm really sorry. But on the plus side, you get like 3 times as many shout outs while I'm trying to get it right. Lynette, Kirsty McDonald, and we have a new member of the $30 patron club, someone who has a surname that I'm very nervous about. I'm gonna give it my best shot. Maria Gustavusson. Thank you so much, Maria. Last but not least, I've been getting so many comments asking me, what is this lipstick and what is this nail colour? This nail polish is just called Yellow by Barry M, number 134. This nude lipstick that I've been wearing lately is a new one that I got from Kat Von D. It's in the shade Noble. I was just sick to death of matte liquid lipsticks. My lips get really dry really quickly and I don't particularly enjoy the feeling of matte liquid lipsticks, so I just realised I should probably get myself a good bullet lipstick, and someone recommended the Kat Von D ones, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I love it. I really like this shade. It's so pretty. My neighbour's watching me out of his window. I'm like at a camera. Anyway, I'm done now. I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a good January and start to the year. If you didn't, there's always time to turn it around, make the day a good day, make the year a good year, make the world yours. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and I will speak to you again soon. Bye bye.